where Splinter taught us to be nerdy middle-aged men. That's right, we're Rage You Nerds. I'm Cac, that's Jared, that's TJ, and we're going to watch Season 1, Episode 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just like the most iconic
yes
cartoon.
It doesn't. None of the Turtles cartoons after this even match up.
I just don't know why everyone doesn't use a variation of this theme song for everything
Yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Shredder attacks!
or just anything. Like if you sold coffee with this song, I would buy it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Come down to Pep Boys, we'll change your tires.
Yeah, right? You'd go to Pet Boys. You would.
Fat Jack!
Jack.
But crude.
Cowabunga!
I love this cartoon.
Oh, the Technodrome.
I'm waiting for the Technodrome to be in the movie.
I love the
was
voices.
it the second one?
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't that great of one, but
Maybe I just suppressed it because I've
Yeah.
watched them both and I was like, In the Upper East Side of Manhattan, a bunch of thugs attacked this DeLorean-looking kind of thing.
You know-
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were people once.
You know, in the original live-action trilogy, the Technodrome and Kang were almost in the second Secret of the Ooze. But then they decided, there's no way they will be cool with aliens. Let's just make Toka and Razor.
Toka and Razor.
They could have at least done Bebop and Rocksteady. Like, they wasted Bebop and Rocksteady on a shitty movie.
Positron accelerators, 4 reverse flux polarity indicators, and 1 parabolic sine wave generator.
And what does that mean?
What does all that equipment do?
I'm not sure.
Absolutely no idea.
I know that voice. That voice. Who's that voice?
I know, I know who it is too. Or I've
He
heard
also,
it on so much stuff.
well, he's one of the turtles too.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
that's yeah.
I think he's Raphael in this one.
Yes.
But it's the voice. He also does a voice of not Brain, but Pinky. I think Pinky from
Okay.
Pinky and the Brain.
From the rope, Professor.
Yeah, no, he's a big deal. I just don't remember his name because he's a voice
Made in
actor.
Japan. The rope is made in Japan. Got a sticker. Oh, by the way, can we all just address the elephant in the room right now? Like, what the
She's
hell
hot.
is April wearing?
She's
Doesn't
hot.
matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. It
No,
doesn't
you're
matter.
right. Okay, fine, fine,
Like
fine.
it gave kids like,
Boners.
Yes.
You remember?
Can't say that.
Nothing's gonna happen here.
Beat it.
Do you remember?
And we're off the rails.
What was it?
Box and state
What was like the third story of the bank building a long time ago?
Some Christian thing.
Yeah, you remember they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like pinball machine, and someone scratched off like April's clothing on
Nice.
it. And they had to put like a piece of paper over it.
Yes, upper room.
Upper room. That's right.
Get to the camera.
Get to the camera. Look at that big old thing.
Yeah, I just remembered roller derbies on
That's the voice of Leonardo right there.
and I got an appointment with my dentist.
Dentist. Vern, you're a piece of crap.
We got a
Bunch of wankers.
from the big boss man. He wants you should
Big boss man. 'Cause
That's
we're
also
New
the
York.
voice of Leonardo.
Yep.
Now, was it the movie that came out first, or was it this that came out?
Movie
first?
came out
The movie came out first, yep.
Okay, because I'm noticing they're taking a lot of stuff from the movie
Yeah.
for this first episode.
Well, you gotta have some setup, TJ.
That camera's super expensive. April just
Yeah.
April
yeets it.
Yeets-
Not only that, but he
Well,
like
whose
drops the
first
bat and
idea
he's
was
like,
like-
I'm gonna catch this thing.
Yeah. Hey, stop throwing cameras at me.
I love how their
Rip up
response
the
is to
concrete,
tear
boys.
up the train.
Hey, wait, there's a manhole here. We can go down the manhole. Hey, boys, quit tearing up the asphalt.
What did I tell you?
But we've already got the Ghostbusters out here drilling a hole. Who runs face first into a fucking wall that way?
I've done it.
Homeboy.
whoever you are dead.
He's really mad at that stick.
Wow, they could say "dead" in a cartoon back in
In the 80s, you
They
could,
showed
baby.
nunchucks in a cartoon.
Yeah, dude,
Big
I
swords.
It bothers me so much that I learned that the Secret of the Ooze, they were banned from using actual weapons, so the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles never used their weapons in the second movie.
Did they really not?
Yeah, it didn't dawn on me till I read that somewhere. I'm like, now I
Holy
can't
crap.
unsee it.
I have to go watch it now.
Well, like that
Again.
first scene in the second movie where they're like fighting all those people in that mall, and he takes up the sausage links and uses those as nunchucks. That's the closest he gets to using nunchucks.
Yep. All the rest of it's hand fighting and kicking.
It'd be a lot of fun depending on who you are.
Not making inappropriate jokes. They're turtles and they're teenagers.
I'm just saying they could put makeup on her face or something.
Okay, fair. They are teenagers. That is put her
Yes.
hand in a glass of water.
Put
She
a hand
pees
in-
herself.
There, right there, Splinter. He's like, would you? Oh, shoot! She woke up. Well, all right, now's your chance.
No, what
Out of-
person
Put her
doesn't
hand in
see a
water.
giant rat and not scream?
Out
But
of-
she screams at turtles.
Well, I mean, to your point, TJ, out of all of the iterations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I've seen, this April's probably the closest to an actual appropriate response to mutant turtles and a talking rat than any other April. All the rest of them are like, oh, yeah, of course, come back to my apartment.
Yeah.
New York, am I right?
Hey, it's New York.
How can you eat that junk?
How can you eat raw fish? Hold it, guys.
Fair point. Fair point.
Would you like to tell us why those men were chasing you around the sewers? Well, yeah, we don't get
I love the voice actors for all of the turtles.
Yes.
It is interesting that Raphael, who is like the quick trigger of the group, probably has a really chill voice for what his attitude
Yeah.
is supposed to be.
The story of my young friends and I is really the story of a man named Hamato Yoshi. In Japan,
How old is Splinter supposed to be? Because this feels like it's taking place
Hamato
a much longer time ago than maybe the 70s.
Back in the time of the samurai,
Yeah.
well, they had books with pictures.
but one student
Well, how long do rats live?
All right, so
He's
just
a mutant rat, TJ.
all
Doesn't
right,
matter.
so just
How long does a normal rat live?
disclaimer, you're about to get 1980s racism. Just a disclaimer.
and Orokusaki made his fool.
Every time I watched that, I thought he got stabbed.
I did too.
Okay, here comes the racist part.
Dog, bow before our beloved master.
Just wait.
So, you plot to kill our honorable sensei.
Okay, his face is kind of racist.
For this misdeed, you should be banished.
But that's not it. Here it is.
Together. What say you, all-wise sensei?
Oh!
Throw the bum out.
Oh, boy.
The
Can't show
80s,
that
man.
stuff today.
No, I might have to
Yeah,
black it out. Like-
Old friends were the rats.
By the way, those
So
rats,
someone
they
has
probably
some
are
turtles
cleaner than you
in a
are.
bowl of water.
Not no more.
One day, some
You know what we never get? The rest of that kid's story. He
Yeah.
went home crying.
I got some turtles. I got some. Oh shit.
Are they really? Is the foot? Did they really rob a soda machine?
Well, they got him for his ice
And
cream.
that guy with the ice cream.
Yeah, they got him for his ice cream, man.
turtles and rats. But then, one
How do you say stick 'em up in Japanese?
Shouldn't try it, Jared.
Yeah, no.
There's ooze in my lair.
So there's a cartoon that's out right now called Teen Titans Go. It's not very
Yeah.
good, but my kids love it. But they
It's
did
pretty,
an episode.
It's kind of fun.
They did an episode where they wanted to become Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so they used mutagen and just got horrific radiation burns and disfigured. The appropriate response to mutagen.
Joink.
They're naked.
And they learned English.
Then Hamato Yoshi is you.
You got a mind like a steel trap.
Good job, April.
My 4 young wards.
Well, she's a reporter.
Well, is it really journalism if somebody says, "Here's what happened," and you just like listen?
I gave them meaningful, distinguished names. They called me Splinter.
Simple wooden bull can disarm any adversary. Raphael, no sword on earth can withstand his sight.
Except a gun.
His sorcery is unmatched. Michelangelo must
Unmatched, yet he just only cuts a brick out of air.
Michelangelo, he means well.
Michelangelo. He's funny sometimes.
He's the one we expect to put into rehab.
Michelangelo, we're sending him to college.
And Michelangelo. Michelangelo.
And Michelangelo is the fourth one.
Current events, lady? We just saved your life.
The thieves were ninjas, pal.
Well, yeah, but were they turtles?
That's a fair question, Mikey.
Okay, fair. They weren't turtles.
We spent half our lives crawling around the bottom of a glass bowl, and we ain't going back. Which means you're staying here until we work.
Dead or alive.
Devil's April. She's been gone almost a day. Well, it's not like she was irreplaceable or anything.
Well, it's New York
Yeah,
City,
you went
and
off,
she's
Nicholas.
New York City, and she's in her 20s. I think she's probably just enjoying life.
Who's my second best reporter? April wasn't your second best reporter. Well, third best, maybe.
Haha, because she's a woman, right?
Sexism in the 80s.
Right? Isn't that what that is?
April wasn't that good. She can't even vote.
Why don't we just find these ninja thieves for her? And perhaps she could help us find a cure for Splinter's condition.
If you get me
Will you quit polishing that sword? You're really
No.
making me nervous.
I like how there's like, let's find a cure for Splinter's condition, yet we don't want anything to happen to us.
I still want to talk about April's jumpsuit.
I want to talk about her taking the jumpsuit off. I agree, Jared. She needs to take that thing off right now.
Right? Get into some more reporter clothes.
Nope. Not where I was going.
Nope.
I just love the drastic jump from ninjas. The foot is ninjas. The foot is ninjas. Now we see this guy in a giant metal thing. Like,
Giant razor blade.
Hey, can we
Blind.
just acknowledge the fact that is it Uncle Phil? Is
yeah,
Shredder?
yes, yes.
And
Also,
what a great job he does as the voice of Shredder.
he also does a voice in like the third episode of the real Ghostbusters for a ghosty called Killer Watt. And it's
Yeah.
basically his
Oh,
Shredder's
he was
voice.
Killer What?
Yeah, it's basically just his Shredder voice. But yes, no, it's an iconic voice.
Wow. Yes.
Which will lead us to the heart of the evil ninja empire? No, even better. It's a
Pizza!
we can get some pizza. Right
This is why Mikey's the fourth one.
Only time you saw Raph excited.
too dangerous. You wouldn't last 5
See, if this was 2023 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, she would be going off on a rant about, don't you dare put your hands on me.
Yes.
You may be a turtle, but you're a
Don't-
man.
How dare you open that manhole cover for me? That's not. We shouldn't even call it that. It should be a person hole cover.
You are turtle mansplaining me right now, and I don't need it.
Where's my pussy hat? Listen, some of them are throwaway, some of them we can keep.
She's about to pull a gun out. You remember?
Like
Yeah.
a friggin' Tommy gun.
New York City, baby!
I'll blast your asses, you turtle scum!
I've been living in this shithole for decades.
I'm tired of the goddamn crime on my street. I'm packing. This is even in the movie. It's kind of like the trench.
Well, it's a
Yeah, thanks, Raph. Here, like the trench coat and the hat. It's like, wow, that guy's nose is really big and green. Dad, is he okay? I know that guy. He was in Little Rock that night, TJ.
nice going, Raphael. Only half the people on the street saw that.
I'm Leonardo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
That's what we're focusing on, not that he pulled a blade out of his ass and chopped that guy's table.
Want to make themselves dumber looking than they already are.
I really
Well, they're humans, Raph. They're humans. That's what we do.
Oh, sorry.
April,
I know their names, April. I just don't have boobies.
I
I'd be a better companion than you.
just wish Rachel. I wish April would just be like, sorry guys, you all look the same. And then there's like a record scratch moment, and it's like, oh, that's how we're
can't
gonna
say
be,
that.
April.
Oh,
That's why we
oh.
all changed to different color headbands.
Our belt,
all
April.
look the same. All turtles look the same to you, do they, April?
April, we have our initial down here by our crotch on our belt. Look at it. Look down, April.
I think we got some more racist Asian stuff coming up.
No, this is just Americans dressing. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he from Japan, except Brooklyn. Who's the white dude with the buck teeth in the background?
Diversity higher.
I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say, but I want to say it, but I'm not gonna say it.
That's probably for the best.
I'm just gonna.
I towed a line. I apologize.
He's doing good.
Seriously, their
Gotta
foundation was ninjas, and he is in a robot base with an alien.
Yeah, that was Porky Pig. That was
They're-
Porky Pig in human form.
They're eating whipped cream
with the,
pizza.
with the Asian eye. What are they?
Who
How do
hasn't
we
wanted
stand
to eat
for
a
this
pizza
back
like
then?
that?
A whipped cream pizza, TJ? That's what you...
No, not eating a pizza.
Oh, just like lifting up a whole
yeah,
pizza.
just lifting up the whole pizza and just.
Report the reception. They kind of look like the Foot Clan a bit, don't they? What's wrong with her face?
She's a racist stereotype for Asian women. There's a lot of racism in this.
I think they touched her inappropriately.
They're robots, it's
Much,
okay.
much like the dog in Ghostbusters.
They're robots, it's okay.
Boy, how would you like getting the check that way at Cracker Barrel?
It's the check.
Raph, you silly goose. Silly turtle.
Did they just ding dong ditch? Or no, what is it?
It's the check. Let's go.
April's trespass.
It's her gum. Let me chew on it.
Come anywhere.
You get the feeling April's
What a weird thing to say, Raph.
Hole in her purse.
What
Her
a weird
purse.
thing to say, Don.
Yeah, see?
Thanks, Don.
Like how
Her
he
purse.
spotted that on like
Donnie,
a 10-story
you're on the
building.
spot. Totally New York.
TJ, turtles are known for their excellent eyesight.
They all
I also
highlighted
like-
that shit.
I also like that
No kidding.
the thing here is that they are afraid to take off their trench coats, but when they find out they're robots, they just murder everyone.
Yeah. Oh, Bishop's an android.
Let's rock!
I mean, well, do you blame them though? You're like, well, we don't want to kill these people. We want to hurt them really good. They're robots. F them.
It is the foot technique. Could it be?
It is also the hand technique.
They are using the head and shoulders technique. What's next? Knees and toes!
I recognize
they're
the
robots.
Kankle technique from Hamato
But,
Yoshi.
like, where do they get the powers?
That was a very, very long. Like he had time to smoke a cigarette.
Dimension X, TJ. That's where they got the powers. Also, why are they doing this? I don't understand this. Why wouldn't the robots just go around the other, both sides of the big wall?
Yeah, well, have you ever seen a Roomba hit a wall?
That's yeah.
That's what they think. They flew to the other side of the river.
Were they like just like celebrating that they got to the other side? Because
They looked like they were
just
dancing,
jumping
didn't they?
around. Yeah, like haha, we got away.
Where is everybody?
Turtles, naturally being slower, go down the stairs. Acme?
Also, so there's a guy on it.
There's a dude. No shit. Where's his scar?
I must give them kisses.
What the hell? They must not discover my Technodrome.
All foot. Let's return to the Technodrome.
All foot, head downstairs to the basement where the entrance to the Technodrome is.
They must not discover my Technodrome. All foot.
Stay where you are.
Stay where
I'll be back.
How do they know what it is?
No,
They must not
not a
discover it.
He comes back over the loudspeaker. No, not a
No.
Technodrome.
It's an electronic vehicle. Well, that filled up with water really fast. But don't worry, they're turtles. Really?
Yeah, but April
You're turtles!
There you go, Jared. But April is the third best reporter
Third
at
best
Channel
reporter
6 News.
At Channel 6. Not even in Manhattan. Those stairs have a really steep pitch. There ain't no running.
I'm just
I think
saying,
at that
that
point,
is a
boys, I just-
secure building if all that water...
You
nothing
damn
comes
right.
out.
It's like, that's a 110-story building filled up with water and not one window broke. I want to meet that architect.
Just think of the people that are going to die when that water finally does break out of that building.
Well, that's the thing. Now the building's shorter and full around other buildings. Who shot this? No. Boom! It just exploded. It just exploded.
Yeah, there's a lot of people walking the streets right now that just died.
Just died.
Of the Foot Clan, my old enemy, Orotosaki.
We saw him training as a foot ninja, and he did
Yeah.
not wear any of that. So why
No.
are we making that connection now?
Because it was in 1695.
Master Splitter, if he lives, we'll find him. We turned
And kill him.
the meaning of the word That's right. We never bothered to look
Bro.
up in the dictionary.
Don't you guys take
Now we would
That's
say
why
Google.
he's Mikey.
Of course we do.
That's where I adjust my glasses and say, well, he clearly knows what the definition of defeat is if he can make that statement.
That's clearly when some young person is looking at this going, what's a dictionary?
Was
that it?
That was it. So the first 3 episodes are basically a 3-parter.
Oh,
kind of
that's right.
introductory
That's right.
point.
That's right. That's right.
But that was episode 1 of season 1. A cartoon that was like one of my, I really love the real
Bob
Ghostbusters.
Zamboni.
But if it
Sorry, just saw that.
It's a great name. But if it wasn't the real Ghostbusters, I looked forward to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being on the television.
I mean, every Saturday morning cartoons was always Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's see.
I can't remember for me, which I think it probably was the Turtles. And back in the day, before we had all this streaming content at our fingertips where we could just be like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon episode blah, you actually had to find these things in a store. And it was like a 4-episode VHS tape. April Fools was, I don't remember, it was 4 episodes. I can't remember what the other 3 were, but April Fools, it's an art gallery, and that's one of my earliest memories. Like, I know I've seen a lot of these, but like that's one of my earliest kind of like, oh yeah, because the turtle blimp was in it. Remember the turtle blimp?
Yep. The turtle.
Blimp toy.
So did I.
The
The
turtle
toy
blimp.
looked nothing like what was in the cartoon.
In this 3-part opening to the series, the turtle blimp shows up in episode 3 as they go to battle Big Kang in his stupid man baby suit.
Wow, turtles. He had a weird voice.
But yeah, he gets upset with his man baby. He gets upset with
He
the
snarls
turtles
a lot.
ruining it. So he uses like some chip thing in his shoulder that like makes it grow gigantic, and then big baby man suits like wreaking havoc across New York. No one ever like dies, but he was stepping on people. Just like the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters 2, probably slaughtered a good 100 people.
Well, just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters 1.
Yeah, but
Yep.
that was Gozer's fault.
Nobody steps on a church in my town.
Like, how many people were in that church praying because it was the end of the world? And yet, it's just like smash.
Well, I mean, again, that was Gozer's fault. That's a villain's fault. You know, I get that.
Yeah.
Villains kill people. But, like,
And
Slimer
Peter's-
didn't do it.
And Peter said, "Mother Puss Bucket."
Mother Puss.
Puss
Fred
Bucket.
Wolf. That's the guy's name.
Rob Paulson, I believe, is the voice of what's his face, Raphael.
I just said Fred Wolf. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, it's not Fred Wolf. It's Rob Paulson. Rob Paulson, he's been in Arkansas. I think he came in for a Comic-Con.
Really?
Yeah, he's a big. I mean, he's done. He's one of those people that's done like not Frank Welker levels, but he's done a lot, especially here in recent animation. A lot of voices. His name was Robert Paulson.
His name was Robert Paulson.
a little movie that we don't talk about there. Man, I love this, and we're still trying to figure out, if we're gonna stick with the series, if we're gonna keep jumping around with some of our old-timey favorites. But if you enjoyed any of this, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep checking it out. If you have any favorite episodes you would like us to check out, or series that you would like us to check out and react to, leave a comment down below letting us know what it is, and we will maybe do that. Probably, who knows? We'll see. Depends on if your series is crap or not. All right, boys, let's take